everyone, so I'm super excited to show you my first idea for Craft Fair Series Spring 2018. I was at a thrift shop the other day and I came about this little thing here. It says Just a Note Collection. It's just a little cardstock, even cardboard paper, and when I opened it up, it had envelopes with cards and a little note pad like for taking notes, but it's really like, you know, kind of flimsy. And so I thought, well, I've seen other people do card holders, and I think May, something like that, her name is May, she did some things like this too, but I wanted to bring this to my own. And then what I decided to do is I went ahead and was at the Dollar Tree and I bought these folders and was just looking at them. I'm like, I can make those card holders out of these folders. So of course you have to cut it down, and I'll give you all the measurements, but I just want to show you the ones that I came out with, and I think they came out super cute. These are them, and it says blank card set of 6, and I just went ahead and cut my folder that you can get 10 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Just use some of my old card papers and whatever I had and some old ribbon, and I just went ahead and inserted some cards in there on each side, and I just highlighted this paper over here. I didn't even do anything up here, and here I had these little what do you call, vinyls or whatever, see-through, these little envelopes for a long time. I thought, how cute to put that there to put their stamps in. So it's basically very simple. It takes no time at all. I had to work on my ribbon a few times, but I did make a few of these, and they're just plain blank cards inside. Now you can do these for all happy birthday card, thank you cards, but see that, like this one here has a little Velcro, and you open it up, and there's some cards, and they're all different. Like this one here, I use one of my little library book old envelopes with a little tag, and even has a sticker, and it says stamps on it. So you guys, you know, you can do pretty much anything if you want to. I'm just going to stick it back in there for now, but it just Velcros right there. So I did them a little bit different, you know, different colors, but I am actually using my old paper stock for this. So all you need is you can make 10 of these if you go to the Dollar Tree and buy those pack of folders, and then I will continue with giving you the measurements. So get some paper out, get your stuff out, let's get crafting. Craft Fair Series Spring 2018. Okay, so very simple. And what you want to do is, when you're making these, is you just want to cut your folders, cut your paper, so you can just assemble. What I did, this is how it's going to look after I cut it. So basically, you open up your folder and you want to cut the top part. Let me see here. At about 7 1/4, or make it easier, 7 1/2. And then the bottom piece is approximately, oops, wrong way, about 3 1/2. So wait, let me show you sure. Yeah, a little bit less than 3 1/2, but so excuse me. So about 7 3/4 and 3 3/4. So you just go ahead and use your cutter, and you want to cut the top part. So you want to open it, and you want to leave your bottom there first, and you just want to cut your top part first, and then you're going to cut your bottom piece. But if it's easier for you to cut your bottom piece first, go ahead and do that. And yeah, sorry, it's hard to work because my camera is lower today. So anyways, 4 3 3/4, because you want to have that little lip right there. So you're going to cut that up. See, and then you can save these spaces for something else. Believe me, you will use it somewhere. And then you just want to cut your top. So you want to open it and measure 6, 7. That's right there. So basically you're going to cut your top. Okay, so when that is all done, you just take your little pieces and you fold it in half. See, and then you have your fold. I might have cut it a little bit too big. Anyway, this is just for example. So you have your folder already cut. It's already folded inside. Super easy, super fast. And when you cut them all up and you cut all your paper up, then that makes it easier. But for this video, I didn't cut my paper. I didn't do anything because I wanted to show you. So that's the step on cutting your folders. I already have some of mine cut up over here. And what I did is I just went ahead and piled them all up together so I can just assemble. And then I just use, let me show you. I just used some of this 11.5 by 11 inch, 8.5 by 11. I'm using my Sweet Pea paper, and it's only one-sided, and I love all the colors in it. It just makes it really colorful, and especially for springtime. It's called Sweet Pea. It's a couple of years ago. They might have different ones for this spring, but like I said, I'm using my stuff right now, so I'm trying to use up what I have. And then I got some paper here, and they're just polka dot yellow. And I'm actually going to cut this a little smaller than my regular paper. So let's go ahead and cut that up. Whoa. And I do have, I do have a different paper in the back. I mean a paper in the back that matches the front. And then the top one is just from this paper pad. Goodness, I thought I was organized today, but I guess I am not. It's just a regular 4x6 paper pad. I had it here, but now it's because I want to show it to you. I cannot find it. Anyways, we'll get there when we get there. So that's what I've been using. And then I'm just going to cut this down to size. So, here's my ruler, because I always like to measure twice and cut once. And of course today is one of those days that things are not in place and I'm a little off. So put this over here, and I try to pick up all my stuff, that way I'm not all like stuck in a corner here. So because this is, I'm going to cut it a little smaller. And then, of course, don't forget your insides. So you do want to cut some paper that's different on the inside. And it makes it really colorful when you have all of these color. I use my medallion cutter for my two toppers. The big one is the 2.5. And the small one, I believe, is the 1.5. So I did use both of my cutters, my paper cutter for that. So, and then I just printed this on a regular piece of paper, went to the printer, I did it on my computer, made a bunch on Microsoft Word, or whatever you want to do, and then I just printed a bunch, and then I'm just cutting them out as I'm using them. So that way I didn't have to repeat and having to do all kinds of stuff. Anyway, back to the paper cutting. And it's hard to see because I'm half blind today, so I'm going to cut it like this. No. Yes. Okay. There we go. And then across is going to be, the paper across is going to be about 5 inches. So this paper is 7 and just a little bit over 7 and 5 inches across here. So I can't see. Here we go. There we go. We have it. So And then what you do is you just tape these on your top of your, in the bottom of your folder. And then what I'm using, I did have some scraps, and I just used some of the scrap. This here is my cardstock that's 4x6, and that is what I put on here. Let me go ahead and, oh, these are the pieces that I use the end of this too. You can use those if you want to. So you take your paper and you just put tape on it. I went to YouTube and I was trying to see other people, and there's so many various ways, and who would think that a little 25-cent item from the thrift shop would bring this? A lot of crafters are doing different things and different ways, but this is more like a card holder. I don't know if they were all card holders that were out there, but I know like this is just like a card holder. Now if you want, you can actually do cards on one side and paper on the other, but I really like the card idea. And the cards that I am using are those packs that I buy. This one was $2.49, so this is a really good deal. If you want to know the price on these, I'm going, oops, sorry, my camera's moving. I'm going to go $5 on these, because they are getting 6 card and it's a cute holder, and I just think that $5 is a great price for that. And it is a lot of taping and a lot of going. So once you've taped your back and your front, you want to open it up, and I thought I had different paper already ready, and I do. I got some of these green polka dots, and then I'm just going to go ahead and measure and cut to put inside of here. And like I said, sometimes when I do crafts, I just go by kind of what I'm seeing, and I don't usually measure either. I just cut some of these, because I already measured these, and there's one side and there's the other. And again, you take these on. And I'm not putting a lot of tape because I'm doing this one on camera, but I use a lot of my tape because I want this stuff to stay. I don't want it to you know, fall out, because you are selling a product and your name is on it, and you want to sell a good product and take your time and do it. But for camera's sake right now, I'm just, you know, doing this a little faster. And then I'm going to take my 4x6 paper, and I'm just going to go ahead and tape some of that on there. And of course, I'm not doing the back, so you only need one in the front. And then of course, these my printout. These were the printouts that I did. Just printed it out. And you can go, if you don't have a printer at home, you can go to the library. You can go, you know, to a printing shop, and they let you use their computer, but they charge you by the hour, and sometimes that can get pricey. So the library is your best bet, especially if you're printing black and white, and they'll let you put paper in if you need a different color. So you just cut that out, and like I said, I'm using my scrap paper here, so I'm just going to use this sheet to add a little bit of this one here, and I'm just going to tape that down. Like right there. See, it's starting to look really cute. And then for decoration, I'm just using stickers. Like, I have so many stickers, and I'm just going to go ahead and use, I love this one because it's bringing out that gold. I'm like seeing that right away. I'm just going to go ahead and add that gold butterfly right here. Just want to make sure that it stays well. And then, you know, whoa, just different little stickers that I have at home. Like, you can even do like Hope and Dreams. That's kind of cute. Like I said, I'm just using what I have. Now, you're probably going to say, she didn't do a ribbon this time. I'm not doing all ribbons. I like to change it up a little bit. Oops. Oh, I had two papers. Oopsies. I guess I had two papers and I didn't even know it. So I'm just going to take this off and retape this one. I am going to do, there was a craft fair coming up May 1st, which is next weekend, which was a little fast for me because y'all know, to give you an update on my mom while I'm doing this as well, is she's doing great. She's done her chemo. We're waiting on some other test results, and then we're going to go from there. So, but that is where I'm at right now. And then for the enclosure, I just go ahead and cut a strip of paper. And you don't want a paper flimsy, you want a cardstock. And I'm actually going to use the same paper that I was using. And then you just tape it on one side, you bring it in the front. Kind of want to put it where you're going to be able to fold it again. And then I just choose, you know, whatever cards inside with the envelopes, and you just put them inside. Then you attach a little Velcro, and there you have it. So fast and simple. I was a little bit frenzied here because I have all this stuff on my desk because I'm trying to work on my spring craft series. But how cute is this? How simple it is. And for $5 at your spring craft fair, I think it is great. The colors are really springy and summer. They open it. They have beautiful cards inside. They're blank. But like I said, you can actually do birthday, wedding. You can mix cards, all occasion cards, whatever you want. So that is my craft fair series, spring 2018, number 1. And I will see you next time with idea number 2. Happy crafting. Remember, I bring things home, I bring it with love, and I bring it to life. Thanks for watching. Remember, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Blessings to all.